This is Rod from Mount Washington Sewer and Drain Cleaning, and we're at number 11 Whitaker Lane, North Conway, New Hampshire. This is the condos, unit number 11. We had to pull the toilet to gain access to the sewer and use the camera in the flex shaft to remove, looks like a heavy amount of paper and tree roots. There is a connection outside there that almost looks like a box at around 57 feet. We cut as much root as we could possibly cut out of that. There's no access to that because that's somewhere outside under 3 feet of snow somewhere. So we don't know where that is. And we're going to perform the inspection back, and we will show that on the inspection on the way back as we're heading from 74 feet out as far as we could push. I'm looking at a Y, which is probably picking up another one of the units somewhere. And they've had no issues, so the problem was definitely about 57 feet out from the flange of the toilet. So we're going to start performing the inspection back towards the toilet flange, unit number 11. The pipe is SDR 35 pipe. A bit of a low spot in this area here. Basically, this pipe right here is running flat. As you can see, we're out of that now, and you can see around the 1 o'clock position a little bit of water running on that. Connection's good. And here we are right at that 57 feet. As you can see, it's kind of a cavity where these pipes are connecting into each other. I ran 6-inch chains, so I ran the biggest thing I can run in there to cut stuff up. And I opened it up, but unfortunately, because of the shape of the connection out here, the roots can't get in. I mean, the chain cutters can't rip up what's inside this area here. So this, I'm going to treat this like if it was going into a septic tank, where you can clear what's inside the pipe, but you can't get what is on the baffle part. So someone's going to have to find where this is, gain access, and they're going to have to scrape the walls to where this connection is here, basically. So he has to get in there with a nice chopper and chop up all these roots back. I don't like this connection at all. As you can see, it is open. We're pulling back. Look at the size of the roots in here. And you can tell that there's definitely some kind of a cavity in there. And see how it's kind of you exiting an SDR 35, which looks to be a couple feet forward of the image. And then you come back in, you can see the circular outside wall and the inside wall of the SDR 35. And if you note at the 3 o'clock position, look at the thickness of those roots there. So they made some kind of a connection out here. I don't know what it is. Could possibly be some kind of a manhole or access point. But this is going to need to be dug up and rectified. Chop back all those roots and identify what that is. Because of this right here, we can't put any kind of a warranty on the pipe at all. Make it a turn. you can see, we're starting to go into some water here. There's a low spot in this pipe. And that low spot appears to be getting deeper as we're coming back. Connection almost looks like it's starting to pull apart a little bit here. You can see that around the 3 and 4 o'clock position, or right. Yeah, this pipe here is definitely settled. It's flat. So it looks like it has 0 pitch. Making another turn. Okay, we're back into the ABS pipe. Can hear somebody flushing the toilet somewhere. That's a good sign. What looks like snow is actually heat flow inside this pipe. We're just seeing air. It appears to be good circulation through that pipe. Getting ready to come up the flange, and there's the flange on the floor. The wall, so you know that's your unit. And that concludes the cleaning and inspection of 11 Whitaker Lane, North Conway, New Hampshire.